Hey guys, it's Emma here. So today I'm going to be doing a tour of the Lion Salt Works, of how they used to make salt. This salt mine is now closed, but they are doing tours for people, and it was actually a really cool experience to go to, so I thought I would show you it today. But let's go! So water is pushed down underground to where the salt is. Then the salt dissolves in the water and pushed back up as brine. Because of the mining, actually quite a bit of subsidence has created in the area. You could see it in the canals, and you could see people's houses starting to fall apart. So this Lion's Salt Works opened in 1894 and closed in 1986, and it was run by the Thompsons family. So salt is used for cooking, preserving food, and for the roads. So salt has actually been used for many years. Actually, the Roman soldiers, with part of their salary, got paid in salt. It was called salarium, so that's where salary comes from. So you can get salt from evaporating seawater or from salt mines like this. The tour takes you around lots of different bits of the salt mine and tells you a lot of history about it. So this was the manager's office. He obviously spent quite a bit of time in here. He had a little cat that actually slept on the stove, which I thought was really cute. And that's where he would have recruited people and paid their wages. So if you're wondering what this little clock thing is, it's where every time a worker came in, that they would stamp this little card, and at the end of the week, the manager would have a look at it to see if you were on time. If you were on time the whole week, then you would get your normal salary. But if you weren't, I think probably your salaries would be docked a little bit. So working in a salt mine would have been very hot and sometimes dangerous, because you were inhaling a lot of fumes, so that would generally cut down the workers' lives. So this is a mock-up of what the pub that they all used to go and spend their wages on. It was actually really cool going in there. They used to have these little games, since they didn't have any sort of technology back in the days. So they had these little games that I have to say I was really good at, but those are actually really cool. So these were the type of clothes that they would wear. At the end of the day, they would have to brush off all the extra the salt that came on their clothes, because if they didn't, then their clothes would just turn basically rock solid, because the salt would dry on their clothes and make it really hard. So here is one of the pan rooms. What they would do is pour brine, brine is salty water, onto the pan, heat it up, and then it would evaporate, leaving the salt behind. Then the salt would be raked to the side and put into containers. And then the salt would be dried. So they would have two stove rooms, which would heat up and heat up the pans above. So once the salt was dried, they had several crushing sort of machines, and it would either kind of be crushed into very fine salt or coarse salt. Or they would put the salt into blocks, and then they would put it in the shops for people to buy. So they had a packing room where they was generally filled with ladies, and they would pack up the salt ready to go to the shops. So the tour was really interesting. You can either go on your own or with somebody. We went with somebody. I want to say a big thank you to him, because we actually learned a lot, and it was actually super interesting. If you would like to visit this place, then I will put it in the link description, so you can go and check out their website. So this great place is also really great for families and kids. There is a playground. It also has a little cafe and a gift shop, so I definitely recommend you come here. It also has a really nice family pub, which we sadly didn't get to go to, but I heard it is really good. So I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to give it a like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I do a video, and go on my social medias, my Patreon and my Gmail, thenarrowboatgirl@gmail.com, if you have any suggestions for me. And I also do have a Canal Post address if you'd like to send me letters. But yeah, see you later, bye!